Hello, hi, this is Eric Lehman, and welcome to another edition of Morning Has Broken, and I Don't Want to Fix It. I am excited to report that I just put the kids to bed. And for any of you out in parenting land, this every night is actually a momentous occasion. I'm excited, especially tonight, because I think they were actually really tired. I think even though I took them to an ice cream social, at least two out of the three of them, that the amount of energy they expended was too much of a match for even the sugar they consumed. So, so tonight, Daddy wins. Daddy gets the idea that for the rest of the night, Daddy can be lost in Daddy's thoughts, or Daddy can be lost in Daddy's feelings, and there could be peace for that. Wow. I do live a life where I get to celebrate the little things, and and it's not that little. Yeah. Um, I think I'm equally exhausted, and yet I feel like a little kid in a way, in that I get a few hours of waking time to just be with, and to see what I can turn them into. And some of them is this connection. Some of those this time is this connection. And yeah, I've been thinking a lot about last night's sleep out, about what it meant to have someone I mentor. And mentor is not even the right word. I love him. This person who came into my life, who I was able to serve with something as random as a gift certificate that I had that had expired. And for that one little gesture to turn into the relationship it's turned into, to turn into the transformation that's been possible, I'm humbled by it. I'm humbled by all that I get to do. And I'm also really content. Um, and I think it's just, so much of what I get to do is around just making sure that people know that they're loved. And how cool a job is that? How cool a job is that? Um, and yet sometimes I still get tired, and as inspired as a life as I get to live, um, and as cool of a job I get to live into, sometimes, sometimes one of the best things I get to do is sleep. So I feel I owe myself a good amount of that. I'm gonna get some of that tonight. Um, when you get to see your own impact on someone's life, and they so openly share who you've been to them, and what your presence in their life means, it's a really powerful experience. The fact that Dylan shared that in front of a group of relative strangers to him, it's pretty amazing. Totally amazing. And I guess Um, Here's where some of my tiredness and honesty have just caused an emotional reaction. I'm going to share something that's just, it's true. I still don't celebrate enough. As amazing as I know my life to be, I don't celebrate. I just don't celebrate enough. And I want to. Um, as a father of three amazing children who are genetically part of me, as a godfather for a child who hasn't yet been born, and as a mentor and a father figure for a lot of people along the way, I I I get to live up to the celebration aspect of what that calling means, as well as what it means to actually do what I get to do. For some reason, my calling includes kids who may not have a sense of home. And so, it's, I learned yesterday for the first time at this sleep out that the first time I met Dylan and his girlfriend, now fiance and mother of his child, I learned that they hadn't eaten for 3 days before we met. And I learned that for the first time yesterday. As much as I thought I knew about how I was able to serve Dylan, I didn't know where he was coming from even the first day we met. I didn't know the scarcity in his world. And what was really interesting about that first meeting is that for some reason I just felt called to take them to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. I wasn't all that hungry, and it wasn't like a buffet where it's just a whole bunch of food that's not as good for you. This was like all you can eat, made to order, anything you want on the menu. If you just pay this one price. And we had so much fun, and we were so real. And I didn't know that they hadn't eaten for 3 days. It blows me away. It blows me away what I still take for granted at times. I love cooking. I love eating. I love sharing food in community. And what I got to learn yesterday was it was powerful. It was powerful to know that I felt called to take them there, and that I didn't have any inkling one way or the other. I just felt led to go there, and just for some reason, all you can eat seemed like where it was at. And wow, I'm so glad I was able to do that. so glad for the timing, so glad to know that my generosity, that the generosity I was called to share couldn't have landed at a better time. So what I keep on saying is that, life is a celebration. And sometimes I say these words to you so that I might hear them. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm hearing these words. I'm hearing the fact that what I get to do is pretty awesome. And sometimes the things that I feel called to do, or the generosity I feel called to share, lands in a way I don't even fully understand, and might not fully understand until even 8 or 9 months later. So I'm really grateful, because there's a lot of this walk that, I know I might not see all the fruits of my labor, and I get to be okay with that too. And wow, how cool is it? How really cool is it when you get to hear that thank you, to know that you actually made a difference in someone's life. No one else, you. And so I'm going to say it, no one else, me. I made a difference in someone's life. That feels good. It feels so darn good. It's just, I wonder sometimes if people know how good this feels, how good it feels to give of themselves, and to know that whether or not they get that thank you, that they did the right thing, and that they know in their heart of hearts that this is what it's all about. This is all that it's all about. So it took me a good 24 hours to really take in the magnitude of the thank you that I received last night from my friend Dylan, who I love, and he loves me. And the cool thing is, as hardened as some of our life experiences may have made us, for some reason we let each other's love in. And that's saying a lot, because some of the places that we've both seen aren't that conducive to letting love in. Many people who have been through what Dylan and I have been through in different ways, they harden forever. And I'm just so grateful that he didn't harden, and that we got to share that moment yesterday. It's really powerful. So I'm just humbled by it. I feel better able to integrate all that is this mission. Because really, in the end, it's not about homelessness. It's not about food shortage. It's just about doing what's right to do in your heart. It's about lending your ears and your heart to asking someone else the question of, why are you here? And then saying, I'm here to believe in you. That's my job description. and I take it very seriously, and I also take it very lightly. What I mean by that is I'm going to celebrate this a whole bunch more, because that's what there is to do around this kind of stuff. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you all. Really excited to live this life, and I'm glad to share it with you. Till tomorrow.